4-year anniversary of my channel. I know this video is very late, I totally forgot about it like on August 1st. I was just like getting videos ready for me to return for the summer, and of course it disappeared again. So yeah. So I just realized that it was 4 years for this channel. Hang on, I'm trying to look something up real quick. Yeah, just give me a second. Ooh, 65. Yeah, somebody subscribed. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, just hit 65 subscribers. Let's put that on mute. Okay, I'm trying to see the guy's name who request. Oh wait, damn it, I'm an idiot. I just saw it. Okay, shout out to John Bean Dip. If I say your name wrong, if I said your name wrong, I do apologize about this. But in my I'm back video, he requested. Excuse me, my lip stinks. I don't know why. Yeah, he asked me if I was gonna do more videos on Kingnature, and I replied. Also, speaking of Kingnature, I do plan on doing a video which is today about him for my 4-year anniversary. And here are the comics. I made the comics. Like I believe back then I said that it was like somebody named AJ Anderson or something like that. I don't really remember. Like I had a mixed mind back then, but I will be showing you the history of of Kingnature, which is my invention. Now, before I get into this, my character with the red spiky hair that I have on my channel for the channel picture and channel art, channel banner. Sorry, they're in a dimension, a different dimension from the real one, but it's based on a true story. I don't know why I'm rhyming like Dr. Seuss. Oh, I'm not rhyming, but I'm trying to sound like him. I don't know why. Excuse me, see? What was I saying? Like, we're in the same... Well, not the same universe, like, where I am, the red hair guy, is in Universe 7, and Kingnature, my invention, is in Universe 6. So, yeah... I will actually be doing a crossover comic where I show off both me and Kingnature at this World Universal Tournament thing. But let's get to the comics. So this was the first comic book I've ever done. This is called Kingnature Kvanator. I could not spell back then. In The Legend Begins. Like I could not spell if it could save my life back then. So this was actually a prequel. I might actually go back and remake this. This was actually the first comic I made. And of course, the first character I ever drew was the cat in the picture you just saw. I can't see the title. What is it? The Adventures of Snowbear the Jumping Cat. Oh yeah, the reason why I came up with this comic is because I saw my cat Snowbear jump on a cabinet. If you're wondering why, I do not fucking know. But yeah, that was the original plot, and then I also added a robot character who would be his who would be a psychic, but it was originally supposed to be Snowbear instead of Kingnature. Yeah, I think you get the point. So this comic was first, this was the prequel. Yeah, it makes no goddamn sense, I know. Also, back then I couldn't really draw. Also, the original plot for this episode was that Kingnature was a human, and then a science experiment went horribly wrong, and then the cat turned him into a robot. But I decided to change that plot because I decided, why did I make him a human? So, of course... Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. What's his name? God damn it, my handwriting is also bad. Trying to... God damn it, pass me. I made this dog villain hero who was actually supposed to come back, but I never actually made him come back. He's supposed to be a regular dog with super intelligence with a laser eye. And stupid glasses are foggy. Hang on, let me duck down into the attic. Yeah, so, he's just fighting this off. I mean, him off. Random power band stuff. Oh my god. And then, like, just random photographies of King Arthur becoming a hero. Now, in this scene, holy crap, I actually forgot what his name was. It's Dr. something. Also, in this, like, King Arthur was, like, what? Yeah, he was, two different colors. Like, he was first blue, then he was just, like, a really dark gray. And in this episode, I met, Dr., I don't know, Laser Eye? I think it was Laser Eye, but if I could read my handwriting, I would remember it. So, yeah, it was basically like an Inspector Gadget thing. Hang on. God. I think I'm gonna turn my fan on because it's like freaking hot, humid in here. Yeah, but it's like he had the he originally had a chip in his chest, just like Inspector Gadget in the movie, because I was like a really big fan of it. I never actually did see the real show, but yeah, the third comment I ever made was King Arthur trapped in Tron. Now in this episode, he was also originally supposed to become a human, but I decided to scrap that idea. Well, in the comic, you can see that he still is a human. Also, excuse me, he is two different colors in this again. He's gold and then he's purple. I don't know why I couldn't disguise what color he wanted. Like, yeah, see right there. Oops, right there. That's supposed to be him as a human. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go back to this episode and rewrite it because like I don't really like the part that I made him a human at all. So once again, Dr. Laser Eye strikes again, traps him in Tron, and in the original project, he was not supposed to meet his father, but in the new project I might make, King Arthur is supposed to meet his father, but then he's trapped in Tron. Yeah, that's why I called it that. I just don't know why I never had time to put him in the comic. And then like then Dr. Laser Eye, I believe that's what I called him. I'm just gonna keep calling him Dr. Laser Eye because I have no fucking idea what he was called. Like, controlled him like Timebreaker Bardock. Yeah, just kind of like that. I'm sorry I'm starting here a lot. I'm just like so you know, overjoyed about this stuff. I don't know why I'm putting this up here. Yeah, but yeah, in the original episode he was supposed. In the original episode he didn't meet his father, but in the new episode. What I meant to put in the episode was him to meet his father, and then like a few comics later, his father would become evil, and then King Arthur would defeat him, and then he would sort of become semi-evil, but not completely evil. Okay, the next one is King Arthur in Game Over. This is a Spy Kids 3D reference. I've made a lot of rip-offs and references in my comics. Now this is where I gave him gloves. I don't know why. I removed the gadget card. I gave him a car. I don't know why. And this is back then before they had like that weird body. Like instead of it being like this, it was just like a oh god, it's stuck. Rectangle, sorry. Now in this, of course, he goes into Game Over, and then he oh, that's what he was called, Dr. Canine. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Dr. Canine was his name. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I was just calling him Dr. Laser Eye the whole fucking time. I'm such a fucking idiot. Sorry, I totally forgot his name was Dr. Canine. So once again, he fights him. Like this is like the original villain before I brought a new villain, and he appears after let's see, 3 comics from now. And of course, once again, Dr. Canine is put behind bars. That's usually the scenario that happens with him. Also, I'm not gonna lie, but these might seem small, but they took forever to make. And then the next one with Dr. K9 as the protagonist is K-Nator in the Brain. Now, in this comic, excuse me, Dr. K9 steals a scientist's brain from a museum, and he becomes a more intelligent dog thingy. Oh, this is good. Like, look at that, like, the laser eye. You know, I think I should have really called him Dr. Laser Eye because it best suits him because, yeah. Once again, I gave him a car. I don't know, oh, God. I immediately regret something in this. Like, it was supposed to be like a single K, like, sliding that way, but I accidentally just wrote multiple Ks. I do apologize for that, sorry. I didn't know about that stuff. Like, I was really young. So, once again, K-Nator defeats Dr. K9, and the brain falls out of the glass container. As you can see, it's a glass container. And, yeah. Okay. Now I believe that was the last one with the with Dr. K9 in it. I believe so, but I'm not so sure unless I find out. I'm trying to find out. Oh yeah, I made Patrick a breakdancer. I don't know why. I just decided it's like, I got an idea. Let's make Patrick a breakdancer. Yeah, of course, this is obviously going to be called K-Nator and SpongeBob Unite. Now, if you're wondering, like, why did I make this, it's because, around this time period, I started to grow a love for, dimension travel. If you don't know what dimensions are, I don't fucking know either. It's just like, not universes or time, or something else. It's something else. So he goes through a whirlpool and then ends up in SpongeBob's world. And then of course it was just like a basic knockoff of the SpongeBob movie. Instead of it being the Krusty Krab 2, I had the Krusty Krab 3. Like, really? Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is like back then before I made the muscles. You can see right here. I just made like lines on the arms and legs, I believe. Yeah, also on the legs. So that was SpongeBob, and I didn't actually explain the plot. So K-Nator ends up in SpongeBob's dimension, and then he has to fight Plankton for King Neptune's crown. Again, sorry. I just made stuff that way, just like to rip off stuff. Like, I don't know why. Now, this one actually introduced a new villain, which is actually supposed to be the opposite of K-Nator. I'm not trying to be racist, but yeah. I instantly regret doing this, but yeah, what the so basically, this is, it was supposed to be a different, okay then, let's go with that. A corrupted timeline where K-Nator is evil, and then that corrupted K-Nator, oh wait. Here's the title of it. K-Nator in The Dark Knight Rises. I couldn't spell Rises. Dak? Oh my god, I was trying to spell dark and I said Dak. What the Also, like, back then before I just made it like a straight line for the antenna, it's just like straight up and then a little knob at the top. And of course you're just like square thing. So from dark excuse me, dark K-Nator from a corrupted timeline who eventually turned into Shadow. Yeah, rip out the Sonic, I know. Like, he comes to this normal timeline, and then of course they have like a duel, like a fight, and this was actually gonna show that the characters like actually wear glasses like I do, but I decided to scrap that idea because, one, it is freaky to see robots with eyes. Oh god, my leg. So I decided to make the shade a part of them. Well, that was after a few comics, but yeah, still. Oh god. You guys are gonna like this one, but you guys aren't gonna like the one next. You guys aren't gonna like the one that's after this one. I'm trying to read my handwriting, sorry. This is Kanator in The Dark Knight Strikes Again. I couldn't spell strike. So in this, as you can tell by this, he was supposed to get like a body armor, which would help him like Buzz Lightyear. Once again, rip off, sorry. And excuse me, yeah. But of course, for some reason, this outfit was actually never seen again. Like it just disappeared. So once again, whatchamacallit, Dark Kanator, that was the original name for him, comes to the normal timeline, and of course decides to have another duel with Kanator, and then who wins? Kanator, and then whatchamacallit? Oh god, my nose is itchy. And then Dark Kanator, who turned into Shadow, would go back to his timeline. And he'd come back semi-good, but kind of like Vegeta and Shadows. It's kind of like a mix. Like I made Kanator to be like a mix of Goku and Sonic, so that's kind of why. I even think I made a Sonic comic. Oh god. A lot of you guys are not gonna like this one. This is called Kanator in Kanator vs. Finn the Cyborg. Back then, I was not a big fan of Adventure Time, so that's why I don't really watch the show today because I don't have cable. So in this time, comic, sorry. Finn and Jay come to I'm just looking at this comic, sorry. It's just like pictures and words and stuff that I can't even read. And then Finn acts completely different, and I tried to make his design like Drunk Dean in Hot Wheels Accelerators, but I couldn't really get that far. So of course they fired out random crass. Bam! Oh my god, I have this everywhere. And then Kanator punches Finn back into his dimension. He somehow is reactivated. Oh god. Oh, never mind. And then he says he'll get Kanator next time, but I completely forgot about him. I don't know why. Okay. Now this one was sort of a romance story, as you can tell. This was called Kanator and His Crush. And this introduced a character named Esnator, who would later become Kanator's wife. And then that's how Ace and Arrow were born. Yeah, but I made them show up like in the weirdest part ever. I made them show up in like a later comic. Yeah, you'll see. So basically, Esnator comes to Kanator's lab, like, which is just like a giant, like, imagine a giant mansion that has no windows but has like a giant cat head on it. I'm not doing sound like it. I'm just like trying to imaginate. And then of course Kanator falls in love with her. God damn it, I'm not gay. Sorry about that. And then of course some evil Kanator returns. And a bunch of random words everywhere. If I could sell these, I would. Later that day, and of course they're like stargazing. They defeat of course Dark Shadow. Did I say Dark Shadow? I meant Dark Kanator. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't really know what this is supposed to be. I just made it like he was supposed to be a pirate for a day or something. Oh, yep, I did. Also, some of these I forgot to put a title card on, because sometimes I was too lazy. So this is Kanator in. I'm gonna try to read this the best I can, but if it pronounces wrong, blame past me. I could not spell. Kanator in attack. I spelled attack with ATICCE of the Pirates. That's literally how I said that. Oh, like, look at this. Look how bad my handwriting was. That's supposed to be attack. Can you fucking believe that? Oh my god. I'm sorry this video is like going on so long. I'm just showing you all the comments I made. Comics, damn it. At the beginning of this, I just made SpongeBob just made a random cameo and then he just like was completely forgot about. Then I think God damn it, I said Dark Shadow again. Comes to the high seas and tries to take K-Nature's gold, which think about it, he doesn't really need any. So there's a giant crash like where K-Nature's boat just like tips over and just what was that? Like tips over like this, and it just like takes off both of their boats and they both sink to the ground. I think that's it, and then he just takes off in a jet boat. K-Nature, that is. Now here's another dimension travel story. It is called K-Nature in Nicktoons Unite with an E. I just couldn't. Also in this, like, this was supposed to be a crossover between trying to remember. Of course, Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob. Wow, I could not. Holy shit! Why did I make that? Also, in this episode, I originally made Shadow to be fully exposed, like his skeleton, but I regret that so much. Jimmy, somebody else, I don't know who. Yeah, I don't really know why I made him into a skeleton. I just did. And then, like, he touches a neutron sort of thing, and then he regenerates. That's right, I guess. Then of course, the enemies are, let me see, Plankton. I'm trying to figure out shit here, sorry. What the fuck, where'd it go? Plankton, of course Shadow, I think Mr. Crocker, and the other villains I can't pronounce, but you get the idea. So that was Nicktoons Unite with an E. Sorry. Now this is an interesting one. What the hell happened in the back? Sonic and K-Nature, which obviously had Sonic in it. And believe it or not, I could draw Sonic and Tails really good back then. So in this excuse me, K-Nature was originally supposed to go to SpongeBob Dimension, but he somehow accidentally went to the wrong dimension, and that's how he met Sonic. That's why. So they bring him up. Yeah, look at this. Look how good I can draw Tails. I could draw Tails and Sonic and Amy and Knuckles. So of course Sonic just thinks this guy is fast, and then he has a race. Sonic falls in a hole created by Dr. Eggman. And holy shit, look at this. Yeah, like everyone just goes and helps Sonic out. I wish I could show you this, but I don't have another camera just pointing this way. I don't know what the heck was going on here. That's weird. I wonder what this was for. Yeah, that's weird. Now, this one was kind of like Sonic Underground 2, Sonic Underground, and this was a part 2, and they both have blank pages. I think I should make the title of this, and this shows the backstory of K-Nature, Manic, and holy crap, I forgot her name. Yeah, his sister. Their sisters, and after this comic, Manic was actually supposed to turn evil, but I'll actually show that in a later comic I'm working on. I'm not working on it right now. So basically, like Sonic Underground, just imagine Sonic Underground except with robots that are just like shaped like a rectangle. Once again, there's also supposed to be a human in this episode, but I'll scrap that idea. And excuse me, my head's itchy. That's the first part. Evil King just shows up, and then cuts to part 2. Now in this whatchamacallit, of course it's called King Eater Underground Part 1 and 2, and in this episode, comic star was an episode, he tries to turn King Eater into a drone, like I said, from Hot Wheels Acceleracers. And of course he almost does, and I think I have a picture of what he looked like as a drone. Not completely, but I think you know what I mean. Okay. Also, I have an original, a very original design for Manic, but I don't really remember what I did with it. Oh yeah, this is sort of it, like he's turning into a drone, sort of, I guess. I don't remember. Something like that. But, of course, shortly after this, like, his brother Manic was supposed to disappear and then become a bad guy. Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. Damn it. What is with me and not keeping track of names, sorry. Now in this, I sort of gave King Eater an upgrade. I just gave him like a magic glove or something. I gave him a Hot Wheels car. Oh my god. Now in this, I should have made a prequel to where he first fought, oh yeah. This comic is called King Eater in Revenge. Just look how I spelled revenge, and this is the thingy. It was supposed to be like a metal King Eater, but not really. I made a metal King Eater later. Just destroying it in Eater. Now Destroying Eater was an old foe that King Eater did fight, but was brought back by the one and only Evil KJ. Okay then, that's a different comic for later. Not even in the same universe. What was I saying again? I got lost track. Evil King Eater. Sorry, I said KJ by accident. Oh my god. And then of course they turned Super Saiyan. Super. Sorry. And then yeah, he just goes back, and then Knuckles makes an appearance, but he wouldn't make a full appearance until Sonic and Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Of course, in this comic, he meets Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Well, just like robotic versions. Now, in like midway, like look at the title. Like he has a square body, but like watch, square body, that body, like really, sorry. And then he first meets Tails, then he meets Knuckles, and then surprise, surprise, he meets Amy, which is supposed to be like a crush, which Amy has a crush on, and then she tackles him, and then he falls in a mountain, and then the Master Sword, Emerald Sword, yeah, instead of Chaos Emeralds, I made swords, like Emerald Swords, like really. And then randomly, like where is it? Randomly, Amy just shows up at King Eater's house, and King Eater just like runs out screaming. And then they're going to a mountain. Knuckles knocks him out, and then they realize who it actually was, and then we all become Super Saiyan. Now in this is actually where Dr. K9 was supposed to come back, as you can see. There he is in the cage. There he is. Yeah, so Dr. K9 was supposed to come back in the next episode, but I totally forgot about it. Sorry. Maybe he'll make a comeback soon. Ooh, that's a good one. Now in this is called King Eater Adventures, which is like Sonic Adventures. There wasn't a King Eater Adventures 2, so yeah, I think you basically get the idea of what it was. He fights Chaos. Yeah, I just didn't make another enemy, I just made Chaos for some reason. Like, I should have made him, like, lava or something. Like, that would have worked a lot better. And then at the end, he turned into like lava. So I don't know why I decided to change the spinal design. I'm just that kind of person. I forgot who it was. Like, who was it? Like, who? Or was it just Chaos? That's it. That's the last episode. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize that. Dr. Eggman comes to Kingnatur's dimension and of course brings Chaos to life. Yeah. Now in this is actually kind of an interesting one. Ow, my fucking teeth hurt. Kingnatur Generation, which of course you can tell, obviously. Now this is supposed to be celebrating his birthday party, of course. Then time happens. Also, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Jimmy Neutron were in this episode, but they completely disappeared. Like, oh yeah, this is like the first appearance of Kingnatur's evil dad. See, that's what he looked. Oops, what he looks like, and then he defeated him, and then that's what happened. And for some reason, I just decided to throw Ace and Arrow into this, like, for no reason. Yeah. Next we have is Nazo. Nazo is the enemy of both Kingnatur and Shadow. Now in this they go to planet Knuckles and space pods, and then Nazo is like, Nazo's supposed to be like us. Nazo's supposed to be like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, and then he's after the Nakian Emerald Swords, I believe. I believe that's what I called it. And then, of course, Nazo kills Tails, and then, of course, this makes Kingnatur angry. And then instead of turning super, he turns hyper. So yeah, and of course, after that, Nazo is defeated, cut in half, like Frieza. And then they're all teleported back to. Oh God. This is back then when I was, what the fuck? Back then when I was actually starting to learn how to draw, you know, stuff. So that's kind of why, never mind, just forget about it. Now this is actually a what if, like what if he never came to Planet X? It was originally Earth, but I decided to change it to X, Planet X. Now in this shows a Nazo again. And of course, attacking Planet Shadow. Of course, King Shadow's in this thing, sort of. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, it ended on a cliffhanger. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll continue that someday. Shadow's brother. Now, this would actually show Tarble, which is the brother of Shadow. And this is when Shadow actually started to become good. The Dark Kingnatur started to become Shadow, then he turned good. Also, I don't know why I just drew like future Trunks in it. Like he's actually called Future Trunks. Like it's just a major plot hole if you think about it. I skipped the page by accident. Shadow realizes it's his brother. Like he didn't know it was his brother at first. Like that's what he looks like. Of course he has pants. Birds. Okay, 2 more to go. And that does it for the Kingnatur comics. And I'll show you the other 3 I worked on that aren't Kingnatur. Now this one is called Cooler, the brother of Nazo. I couldn't really think of a cheesy name for Cooler. Of course this is like oh god, what happened? Like Cooler's Revenge. Not Cooler's Revenge. What is it called again? Cooler's Revenge? Yeah, I think it is. And of course they all have a showdown, and I never actually made a part 2 to this series. Also, this is the first appearance of Rouge in her Saiyan armor, or not Saiyan armor, but armor. You get the point. Yeah, the last one is really interesting. This one is Kingnatur Battle of K. Now this is supposed to be like Battle of Gods, but yeah. So in this, Nozzle was the one. Oh, this is Card Shock. I didn't know. Nozzle was the first one to fight King-Eater. Then Broly. Yeah, I just made like a robotic version of Broly who was frozen in ice. I should really make a thing about that. And then, excuse me, King-Eater's evil mother shows up. Like, yeah, I just like King-Eater has a weird family. And then Beat from Dragon Ball Heroes actually shows up. I think I called him Hero by accident because I at the time I still didn't know that he was called Beat. Also in this we get Ryuja, I guess, like who is the daughter of both Shadow and Rouge. And of course in this the King-Eater and Shadow obtain Super God. Now, this is actually when Shadow started wearing Saiyan armor and they fought like a robotic version of Lord Beerus and Whis. Yeah, that was actually the last King-Eater thing comics. I gotta get these things in order before I go put them back in the drawer of rots. But thanks, John Bean Dip. Thanks for suggesting this. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Now I will show you 3 comics. What I'm working on right now, 2 I've finished. So let me go get them. Okay, got the 3 comics and The Adventures of KJ763-219. Look at that title card. Now this was the first one I made, so I'll go through it. So basically, past me in which a dimension time travel machine, and then he travels through dimensions. And then he goes to the Dragon Ball dimension, and then he has his wishes granted, and that's how this guy was made. So shortly after that, he goes to okay, I'm gonna say this one now, right now. SJ is 100% Shantae, and then he goes to Shantae's dimension. Risky is about to kill Shantae, and right in the nick of time, King-Eater turns Super Saiyan and blasts Risky away. And then King-Eater goes off to train. Now, as you can see by his training outfit, yeah, that was his training outfit. It was supposed to be like a future outfit, but yeah. So currently we see that King-Eater is as strong as the Omni King. Yep, believe it or not, King-Eater is as strong as the Omni King, and while he is in a different dimension, somebody blew up his Earth. Who knows? Maybe it was him. Sorry, I just had to make that dramatic. Dun dun dun. And then, of course, after he's done like building his house, he goes back to Shantae's dimension. But there's actually supposed to be there's a comic that was made in between it, which is this one, which I will reveal. So he goes back to Shantae's dimension right as Passion left to go training, and now he is like really powerful. You know, he can go Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4, God, and Blue. And then he shows Shantae these transformation, and then Bolo, Roddy Tops, and Sky shows up. But then, excuse me, Shantae says that he is her boyfriend, and then of course Bolo is jealous. Then Shantae introduces him to Sky and Roddy Tops, and then at the end we see Mira and Toa give Risky a mask. What kind of mask? Who knows? But that's the ending. Oh god, I almost skipped one. Sorry. Now this is one a lot of you might like. This is called I was trying to make the titles kind of like Dragon Ball Super. Okay, this is what it's called. The Adventures of KG7229. A really not good green in K-Nator and Steven Universe. I'm a big fan of Steven Universe. So in the title card we can see him, but wrong person, sorry. Him being punched by Garnet for obvious reason. Now in this he appears in Steven's dimension in his house, and then of course Garnet just punches it for no reason. I could not also when I made this comic I could not draw Pearl or Amethyst or Steven. Make them oh my god. I even made Amethyst too skinny. Like after excuse me, Garnet knocks KJ's invention to the ground, he gets out, then for some reason she just knocks him out. Also, if you're wondering, this was actually before he trained the Omni King. This is like when he was training with Lord Beers and stuff. Then he knocks him out, and then he's on the couch, and then there's like a giant corrupted gem outside. Of course, they're fighting it. Comes in, knocks out with just like doing that. And he says, "You're welcome." He just teleports back in. And then he gets some capsules, like before he teleported to Steven Universe's dimension, he got a deal with Capsule Corp where he got some capsules and made his dimension time travel thing into a capsule. I don't know how, but they did. Also, he has like this futuristic bed in the capsule. You can see it right there. Yeah, I would love a bed like that, so that's kind of why I made one. So in this, also if you didn't know, in this story, he has a brother who actually died. Well, not because of a disease, because somebody struck him down. And then, I know a lot of you are going to say, like, what? Like, his name is actually Zycor. But not because I just wanted to call him Zycor, that's actually why. So then K-Nator just wakes up, he goes outside, and then he does like an image training where his eyes are closed. See, my eyes are closed right now. Like, he's doing that, and he's like doing an image training where he can see the enemy that killed his brother. But then, Amethyst accidentally interrupts. It's kind of like, have you guys ever seen that, the Nightmare on Elm Street, where, yeah, it's kind of easy to explain, but, of course, Amethyst interrupts, and then he gets, a slash, like, right there, right through his back, like that, and then he draws up blood, and then what's funny is that you can actually see the scratch that he got from the image training. Also in this, he's wearing his training outfit, not his regular outfit. Also, Christopher Jones are actually wondering, like, what actually happened to his brother. But, of course, whoops, wrong person. KJ does not actually want to speak what happened to his brother. His name will actually be revealed soon. God damn it. Okay, this is the third comic which is incomplete right now. This is the adventure of KJ7229. Will you marry me, Shantae? Born, sweetie, or born? Yeah, in this comic, like he came into God damn it! They're so similar. That's why I keep calling me K-Nator by accident. So in this So the opening part was supposed to be him proposing to Shantae by fireworks. But then he gets a call from Roddy Top saying that Risky has returned. He turns Super Saiyan 3 and knocks and destroys Risky once and for all with the Kamehameha times 1000. And it just ends right there. Like, I never got to continue the part as of right now. I will probably update the situation like when I completely finish the comic, sorry. Yeah, but that does it for this video. Like I said, this was a fan request video by John Bean Dip. Yeah, shout out to him. He, like, how many subscribers does he have? He has like only 7. Give him a shout out. I mean, go subscribe to him. He definitely deserves it. Yeah, but that does it for this video. Yeah, that was all the K-Ninja comics plus some of the KJ7329 comics. And yeah, make sure you lads annihilate that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you lads in the next video.